Terence McKenna, a theory called the stoned ape theory.
Pleasure to be here.
Human beings were experimenting with psilocybin mushrooms.
That's absolutely correct.
Well, fungus in general is a freaky organism.
Yes, we are an ape with a symbiotic relationship to a mushroom, and that has given us self-reflection, language, religion, and all the spectrum of effects that flow from these things.
Wow, it's just such a strange concept.
That's right, and DMT is also a product of endogenous human metabolism.
When you look at the DMT experience and you look at its effect on the human mind, how much of you subscribes to the idea that what we're looking at is some sort of a chemical gateway?
It's interesting that the most intense of the hallucinogens, DMT, which you mentioned, are the ones which are most closely related to our own brain chemistry.
That this is some sort of a pathway to a nearby dimension or to something that's around us all the time but we just don't have access to with normal neurochemistry?
There are many chemical compounds in nature which are psychoactive, but a much narrower spectrum of these compounds are truly what we call psychedelic or mind manifesting.
I mean, I've never done it, but I know that people who do Kundalini yoga have apparently reported trip-like experiences that are very similar to a real DMT flash. So the mind has this ability to do this on its own.
The one thing that is not stressed in Hinduism as it is exported to the West is the immense reliance on cannabis. Hashish, ganja.
Whatever that DMT experience is, that this is something that your brain has the ability to travel to.
Toads have been found which do secrete DMT-like compounds.
Wow.
I feel that potentially psychedelic drugs could be for psychology what the telescope became for the science of astronomy.
You had that fantastic joke. It was a talk about that this monk had practiced the city of levitation. Do you remember this one?
Yes.
And that the Buddha came to town and he said, for the last 20 years I've practiced the city of levitation and I can now walk on water. And the Buddha said, yeah, but the ferry's only a nickel.
That's right.
Thank you very much for coming in here, man.
It was a pleasure.
The guy was a constant pot user. He was constantly doing psychedelics.
And a brilliant talker. I mean, he would have a podcast now, right?
Oh, for sure.
It would be amazing.
Yeah, for sure. I'd promote the shit out of it.